Hello everyone, welcome back to channel. This video is made on most commonly asked question to dentist. Part 2. Those who have not watched part 1 do watch it first for better understanding. Link of part 1 is mentioned in the description box. So let's begin with the part 2. So now we know about types of toothbrush, paste and all. Now it is important to learn the procedure of brushing. So the first question today is what should be the order while cleaning? So the procedure should be first flossing your teeth, then brushing and using the tongue cleaner, and after that mouthwash. Many people may recommend brushing before flossing, but as flossing before brushing has more advantages, I will always prefer it. As ADA also has not specified anything about brushing or flossing first, we should go according to more advantages. Procedure may differ from person to person. Now moving to the second question, how to floss and why is it necessary to floss? So first we will learn what is floss and why is it necessary. So floss is a thread which is inserted in between the teeth to clean the interdental areas. So whatever you may keep sequence, it is necessary that you should floss daily. It will remove debris and plaque between your teeth which is not reached by your toothbrush, keeping areas clean and teeth healthy and caries free. There are various types of floss. We will learn one by one about them. So first we will learn about the floss picks. Easiest way it is for beginners. Beginners can use it very easily, but not most preferred method as it does not clean with that efficiency which is needed. But if all other options you find them hard or if you are avoiding to do it, then you go with this picks. Something is better than nothing. So, how to use it? Insert it in between the teeth and move it up and down without harming your gums. Next, regular floss. This is the most preferred and best method. So let's learn what exactly should be done. First, break about 18 to 24 inch of dental floss. Wind most of the floss around both your middle finger, leaving 1 to 2 inch of floss for teeth. Hold floss taut with your thumb and index finger. Place floss in between teeth, glide up and down against the sides of each tooth. Don't glide on gums. As floss reaches the gum, curve floss at base of tooth to form C shape. This allows floss to enter the space between the gums and tooth. Repeat procedure with each teeth. Correct flossing is important. Improper flossing may damage your teeth and gums. Wind used part around one finger and release unused parts from another. This is the method. Next option is interproximal brushes. Specialized brushes to clean wide or open spaces between the teeth. Small interdental brushes used in between the teeth like flosses. But their access is not that proper as that of floss. It is preferred in patients with braces to clean debris. May be used alternately if we find regular flossing difficult. They also reduce tooth decay and gum disease. Next is water flossing. It is a process in which oral device is used to aim a stream of water on teeth. Most preferred in cases of red, spongy gums, bleeding gums, history of pocket, braces, retainer, bridge, etc. In these cases, this technique is more beneficial than regular floss. It reduces bleeding gums a lot. Regular flossing will remove all plaque and debris between the teeth which is not cleaned by the toothbrush. Now the next question is how to brush properly. Usually we tend to brush in back and forth direction which is absolutely the wrong way. Today we will learn the correct way of brushing. First, place bristle of brush at 45 degree to gums against the teeth. Sweep brush away from the gums. Don't press too hard. Do this making small section of teeth. Do it on all upper and lower teeth. Make sure brush moves in spaces between the teeth. Then move your brush on inside surfaces of teeth and clean them to the same way. Lastly, clean the occlusal surface of each teeth. So this is the correct way of brushing. Remember, however you brush, you need to clean each and every surface of teeth including the spaces in between them very properly. In children, we use Phones technique in which we place a brush at 45 degree angle and give circular motion for 2 to 3 times and move ahead. Start from the back teeth, wiggle for 2 times, move ahead. Same way on inner surfaces of teeth, and lastly on the occlusal surfaces using back and forth method. After brushing, it is necessary to clean your tongue too. Tongue cleaning removes undigested food particles and natural toxins by gently scraping it out. If not removed, they remain there, may blacken tongue, cause foul smell, and may cause defaulty taste of food. Place the tongue cleaner as far as you can and slide it gently from your tongue in forward direction. Rinse tongue cleaner after every slide. Repeat 2 to 3 times up to the time you feel it clean. It stimulates the tongue and correspondingly your internal organs. Its massage kickstart digestive system. If you don't have tongue cleaner, you can use toothbrush gently to clean your tongue too. But it is necessary to clean your tongue daily. Next question is how to use mouthwash. Take 20 ml of mouthwash, add 10 ml of water in it and hold it in the mouth for 30 seconds. Move it in every corner of mouth and spit. Use the mouthwash according to your requirement and oral problems with the dentist or hygienist concerned. Stop after the problem is resolved in 1 to 2 weeks. Do not use it without the consultation. Your mouthwash should not be used daily as it is not that much required and it does not affect a lot. Next question is which mouthwash should be used? There are various types of mouthwash which are used according to your needs. Fluoride containing mouthwash can be used for the patient who are having more caries in their mouth. They are used for cavity control. Then for whitening your teeth, see for the content of H2O2 in the mouthwash. If you are having a problem of bad breath, that is halitosis, see for chloride dioxide and zinc salt containing mouthwash. Antiseptic mouthwash are available for bleeding gums and periodontal problems. These mouthwash can be used for gargling also, for example, the betadine mouthwash. Herbal mouthwash are used for regular use. Remember, excessive daily use of mouthwash can cause staining of teeth, change in taste, and many such problems. So use adequately or as advised by the dentist. Otherwise, proper brushing and flossing are enough for healthy mouth. Mouthwashes should not be used in children below 6 years. Mouthwashes used for long time may be addictive as they contain alcohol in them, as well as they may kill good microorganisms from your mouth. Lastly, I will say, however you brush, don't harm gums and teeth and clean every surface. Flossing is important along with brushing, whether done before or after brushing. Doesn't matter, but just floss it. If you like the video, do like, share and subscribe the channel if you are new. Do mention in the comment box whatever topics you need. Thank you.